G'day guys, Justin from the RANT Tech Chat Show bringing you today a real quick unboxing. It is the iPhone 6 Plus right here in this white box. So let's get to it. So on the side you see iPhone written on the side. The top is completely blank, it's just got a raised rectangle on it. The other side we see the iPhone symbol again. Nothing on the top or bottom. We flip it over to the back. We can see this is the 128GB version of the phone, which is the highest capacity in this series. It also comes in a crappy 16GB and then a fairly decent 64. So let's cut this bugger open and I'll give you guys a look inside. So as we slice through that crispy plastic coating, we tear it off, and because we need it no longer, we throw it aside. And then we pull the top off. It's a little bit hard to get this off because the suction of air going in makes it a little bit difficult. As we get it off, we toss that aside as well, and we get inside the box and see what's there. And here is the iPhone. Let's pull it over. This one is the white faced iPhone, and it is the gold color on the back, which is more of a champagne color. It has Touch ID on the front. We'll look at that again a little bit shortly. Now underneath the box, as we lift off the top tray, we see underneath our AC port with USB connector, letting us plug the phone into a power point and charge it with the lightning USB to lightning cable right there, which also uses to sync the phone with the computer and iTunes. Then we have our Apple EarPods. Next up, we open up the little top tray and let's have a look inside this box, usually full of Apple literature. And there's the SIM card tray opener pin right there. You've actually got to jam that right in to push the SIM card tray open so we can add our SIM card for our telephone network. Now as we pull out the business inside, we just see quite a bit of Apple literature, just giving us updates on the phone and so forth. And we have our famous Apple stickers there. This is what everyone buys the phone for. I'm telling you now, it's the Apple stickers. Now we'll jam that back into the little box that come in. If that doesn't work, we will just sit it aside and we'll pop all these little bits and pieces back in the box so we can get a better look at the star of this video, and it is the iPhone 6 Plus. It is a monster of a phone. It is the white face, and as we look towards it, we see how shiny it is. Very shiny. It's still got the plastic on it. Down the bottom is our Touch ID sensor for fingerprint scanning, allowing us to open the phone. Here on the bottom corner we see the speaker grill, the lightning port, and the headphone jack with a microphone at the bottom. To the side we see how thin the phone is, and there's our volume rockers right there and our mute switch. Flip it down, it goes orange. Flip back up and it's gold, gold, gold. Up the top there we see our front facing camera, our speaker, and our light sensor. Up the top, there's nothing on the top no more. To the other side, we see our SIM card tray. That's a little plug you stick in there to pop out your SIM card, and our on-off switch and standby switch. So they've moved it to the side. Being such a big phone, we need it there. Up the top, on the back, we see our protruding camera, and then our light sensor and our flash. And as always, the Apple logo and iPhone written down the bottom of the phone. Flipping it back over with my dirty little fingerprints, show you the size again. It's very, very thin. Let's compare this one to its predecessor, the iPhone 5S right there. Look at that, big difference. The iPhone 5S is 4-inch. The iPhone 6 Plus is a 5.5-inch phone, and then we have the iPhone 4 next to that, which is a 3.7-inch, I think. Then we pop them on their side. Let's have a look how thick they are between the iPhone to iPhone 4 to 5S. Not a lot of difference in thickness, slightly, but the 6 is definitely a lot thinner, as you can see right there. Moving them back side to side again to give you guys another comparison of the size. And next to that, I think I will grab my iPad, which is a 3rd generation iPad, known as the iPad with Retina. Pop that right in there, and there you go. Gives you a good idea of the size. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It's much appreciated. Subscribe if you're new, and see you guys on the next video.